Good evening. I'm Carla Shelton. I'm the principal of Greenbrier High School. I would like to take this opportunity to welcome everyone to our annual Honors Night program. This is a very special program put together by a team of individuals to ensure that we acknowledge and celebrate the accomplishments of our 12th grade students. Students, I want to thank you. I want to thank you for everything that you brought to Greenbrier High School. I've enjoyed watching you grow and really amazed by what you accomplish every day. So students, again, thank you. Thank you for being a part of Greenbrier High School. Parents, thank you for sharing your children with us. And I hope everyone enjoys the program.
When Kaylin first came to my classroom as a freshman, I knew she had a gift. She had talent and was always willing to work hard. But what made her stand out from others and made her continue to thrive as an artist is how willing she was to try new things in new mediums and accept others' opinions. While some students tend to fall behind in their artwork because of the extra stresses of high school, she persevered and continued to make amazing pieces into her senior year. 3 of her murals can be on display in the Media Center for all to see for years to come. While she may be leaving us, she certainly has left a lasting mark on Greenbrier and myself. This year's art award goes to Kaylin Fulton. I wish you all the best of luck, and I will certainly miss you.
Hello, I'm Dr. Brian Toney, and I'm the band director at Greenbrier High School. And today it's my privilege and I'm very excited to announce our Senior of the Year for band is Ryan Baggett. Now Ryan has been a band member at the Greenbrier School since he started all the way back in 6th grade, and each year he has been eligible to make All-State Band. He has done so that's 6 years in a row. That's amazing accomplishment. He has such a reputation around the state that when I meet other band directors, oftentimes they'll say, "Hey, isn't Ryan Baggett in your band?" And that's pretty impressive for a tuba player to be able to pull off. But one of the things I'm most proud of for Ryan is that he also mentors other band students and other tuba players especially. We've gotten better because he's chosen to share his talent and his skill and his life with other tuba players in our band and help them to grow and get better. Ryan, you're going to be truly missed. You're an outstanding young man. You're going to do great things as you go out through life and making a difference for other people. Congratulations, Ryan.
Hi, Greenbrier. It's Lori Van Linton. I'm the choir director at Greenbrier High School. And tonight I am going to be presenting the Chorus Honor Award to an absolutely incredible young lady. I feel like I have known her for so many years now, even though I've only been working with her for 2, because I've seen so much growth and so much dedication. Morgan Perry, you are going to be going on in the future of music performance, and I have no doubt that one day my kids and I are going to be watching you on the Tonys or the Grammys, that you are somebody who can make it. I have loved watching you grow. I have loved watching you struggle. Because you come out on the other side so beautifully. Congratulations, good luck up at Syracuse, and no matter what, no matter how hard it gets, focus on the work and keep being absolutely amazing. You're going to do great things.
And this year's Cybersecurity Award goes to Ryan Baggett. Ryan Baggett was key to our success in Cyber Patriot. He was the team captain of the best Cyber Patriot team we had. Fantastic student, team leader, team player, all around great and wonderful student. And I know he's going to go on and do great and wonderful things. So Godspeed, Ryan. Well done and best of luck.
Good day. Greenbrier High School, Director of Theater Activities, Mr. Stephen Hansen. It gives me great pleasure to name the 2020 Drama Student of the Year, Mr. Andrew Wicklem. I've spent 4 years working with him as a student and student leader, and I believe that Andrew's personality can best be described by Richard O'Brien's quote, "Don't dream it, be it." Andrew is a highly capable and recognized actor. However, I believe his greatest asset is his passion for theater advocacy. It is his constancy of purpose and where I see his greater impact on American theater. As president of Thespian Troupe 5888, Andrew has played a leading role in the development of new members for our troupe, added new troupe programs such as the raising of funds for Spooky to Be Hungry and the collection of toys for the Fort Gordon Toys for Tots program. He has helped increase our representation at state thespian planning sessions and the State Thespian Conference, increased our audience reach through advanced social media programs, and outreach to our local high schools. It is with great pleasure and pride that we count him among one of Greenbrier High School's leaders, and we wish him the best of luck in his future endeavors.
Hi, I'm Nancy Peel, the Education Pathway teacher. The Education Pathway Award this year goes to someone that's exhibited the best leadership skills of any student I have ever seen, and I know that you all will agree. This person made every day so much fun. This person is not afraid to take risks and put themselves out there. They're reliable, they're intelligent, they care, and they have a natural ability to connect with folks. This person would make the most fabulous teacher. I know that anyone would want to have this person as their teacher. The award this year is for David Martin.
Good evening. My name is Liza Davis, and I'm here to present the Nutrition and Food Science Award. The student that I chose this year is one of the hardest working students that I've come to know at Greenbrier High School. She was always kind to her classmates and always came in eager to learn more about nutrition and how to apply it to her life. Tonight, I would like to say congratulations to Megan Devine for receiving the Nutrition and Food Science Award.
Good afternoon. My name is Ariel Taylor, and I teach French at Greenbrier High School. It is my honor to present the 2019-2020 Outstanding Student in French Award. This award is offered to the student who demonstrates not only superior academic performance, but also a true love of French language and culture. This year's recipient has shown a love for all things French, from football leagues to political anthems. His is not purely an academic pursuit, but instead one that is truly based in love of the French language and culture. Through his work in and outside of class, he has challenged us all to think about different perspectives. He also has an impeccable taste in music. It's my honor and privilege to name Mr. Caleb Paget the Outstanding Student in French for the 2019-2020 school year. It's my sincere hope that he will continue to pursue French in the future. Congratulations, Caleb, and best of luck in your future endeavors. It's been a joy and privilege to have you in class.
Hey everyone, my name is Ryan Smith. I'm an administrator at Greenbrier High School, and it's my honor and privilege to recognize the most outstanding graphic design student for the 2019-20 school year. This student first came to graphic design as a very shy and reluctant student, didn't say a whole lot, but it was evident that she had great potential. And through her strong work ethic and perseverance, she went on to compete at Skills USA and win in her respective category. Not only that, she's continued to develop her skills over the past 4 years, culminating in some wonderful school improvement projects that she's done throughout the school. So we're extremely proud of her, and it's my honor to recognize this year's most outstanding graphic design student as Miss Leah Brown. Congratulations, Leah. You deserve every bit of it.
All right, we're at CT. We can start. What's up, Wolfpack family? Mr. Capel and Ms. Meadows here on behalf of the CTAE department, and it is our honor to present the 2020 Healthcare Science Award. Now, we teach about 60 outstanding seniors who have gone out, and this year they have given consistent, compassionate care to real people who are not having their best days. So it's really tough for us to figure out who this is. But ultimately, we chose someone who we believe puts the care in healthcare by caring for her fellow students, by caring for her teachers, and also for the last 4 years as a student trainer caring for the Wolfpack football team. So the 2020 Healthcare Science Award goes to
Elizabeth Anderson!
Elizabeth Anderson! Congratulations!
I'm Jerry Wookty, the school's Law and Safety Instructor and Skills USA Advisor. The Outstanding Law and Safety Student Award is given to a senior that has completed the 3-year pathway. The winner of the award is Elizabeth Eisner. Congratulations, Elizabeth. This is a small way to let you know how much you've meant to Greenbrier. Elizabeth has worked tirelessly promoting the law and safety pathway by volunteering at every open house and parent night since she's been here. She was the first student from the program to join Skills USA, an organization she would serve as president of for 2 years. She commanded our tactical team in Skills USA competitions and won back-to-back CSI championships in the Columbia County Law Enforcement Skills Competition. She initiated a community service project for suicide prevention awareness and another that assisted a student organization at Augusta University making care packages for families of patients. Her leadership led the school to being recognized as a state gold-level chapter of distinction and national model of excellence. There's so much more, but I'll end it there and just say once again, congratulations, Elizabeth, and well deserved.
Hello, I'm Jenny Lowry. I'm the AP Literature teacher at Greenbrier, and I'm here to present the 2020 Senior English Award for our department. Our student who won this year is one of the most avid readers I've ever met in my life, adult or student. I would venture to say he's read at least double the number of books I have, and he's less than half my age. And he's probably read more classics than me as well. I think he's even delved into the world of Russian literature, and that's somewhere that I have not attempted to go yet myself. He reads it all: nonfiction, poetry, historical fiction, fantasy, and he really just enjoys that. And he enjoys it so much that he gives books to his friends for Christmas and spreads that love of literature and reading that he has been raised with. So we have to give a little bit of credit to his wonderful mother for instilling that as so much a big part of his life. He is one of those students that just participates in class actively every single day. He's even showing up to optional Google Meets for AP Lit right now, now that we're out of the building. But while we were in the classroom, he was one of those students that I could rely on to get facial feedback. And whenever I would announce whatever it was that we would be learning, he would either smile in appreciation with a nod, "Oh yes, I've read that before," or he would raise his eyebrows as a sign of piqued interest. Sometimes he raised a single eyebrow at me if he was being critical, but the feedback was always fun to get from a student like that, because you know that they're so engaged. One time after a presentation that he and a couple other peers did, I had just had to call him Professor for a week. His presentation skills were so good, and he really is a good teacher. He's a helper in the classroom. He encourages his peers. He's a gifted writer. In fact, he won a 6A state championship title for Greenbrier High School in the GHSA literary competition for 2019. He won the state championship for the argumentative essay, and that is a huge accomplishment and made us all very proud. This year's English Award goes to Mr. Matthew Shipman. Congratulations, Matthew, and thank you so much for being such a fun and appreciative student that so many of us got to teach.
Hi, my name is Erin Salette, and I teach advanced algebra and AP statistics at Greenbrier High School. I get the honor of presenting the Math Award for Greenbrier High School today. The Math Award goes to an outstanding senior math student who has demonstrated a strength of mathematical schedule, high mathematical understanding, both inside and outside the classroom, as well as a genuine passion and drive in the world of mathematics. So our recipient today has been a student of mine, so I'm very familiar with this student. This year, the student we have selected has always got a smile on his face and is always in good humor in the classroom. Always quick to make connections between mathematical concepts and international topics. So relates the mathematics that he is learning to the world that he lives in. He's taken a most rigorous mathematics schedule to include all of the mathematics APs, and has earned perfect 100 averages in those AP courses as well. In calculus for his trig project, he created a flag, and that flag got to be on display in the classroom all year. And even though the students did not pledge allegiance to it, it was such a quality project that it was on display in the room all year long. On the rare occasion that the student gets a problem wrong, the student does not just seek to get the problem right, but wants to know why you got the problem wrong and to understand the reasoning behind it. So always has a thirst for more mathematical understanding. It was also a first for us to have a Governor's Honors Mathematics finalist to be on the Winterfest court this year. So without further ado, I would like to present the Math Award at Greenbrier High School to Dongyu Zhang. Congratulations.
Good evening. I'm Chief Warrant Officer 3 John Singleton, the Senior Instructor at Greenbrier High School ROTC. I take pleasure in presenting the Leadership Award to Lyra Dobbins. She demonstrates leadership, commitment, dedication, and sound judgment. As the CO of the unit, she enjoys leading by example and mentoring the cadets under her charge. In the fall, Lyra plans to attend the Air Force Preparatory Academy. After 4 years, she will later be commissioned as an Air Force officer. Good luck, Lyra.
Hi, my name is David Barnes, and I'm representing the Physical Education Department. I'm here today to present the award for the most outstanding PE student for the 2019-2020 school year. This year's award goes to Ethan Perez. When reflecting on Ethan and his time at Greenbrier High School, 3 characteristics come to mind. The first being his character, the second being his work ethic, and the third being his leadership. We are very excited for Ethan and his future. He will be a very tough young man to replace, not only in our athletic programs, but in the hallways of our school building as well. Ethan, we're very proud and we're very excited for you and your future, and we're excited to watch you continue to grow. Ethan, congratulations, and go Dogs.
Hi, my name is William Fowler, and I am the Greenbrier High School Science Department Chair. Each year, the Science Department recognizes our top science student. This year, our science student has conquered both AP Biology, AP Chemistry, and AP Physics. Thus far in her career, she has earned a 97% average in these courses. All of the other science students have only tackled 2 AP Sciences, but this individual has excelled in 3 AP Sciences. This year, the 2020 Science Award goes to Miss Rebecca Marie Walker. Congratulations, Rebecca.
Hello, my name is Brian Dudley, and I'm presenting the Excellence in Social Studies Award. Because this was such a fantastic senior class, we had a lot of great students to choose from. However, as we discussed this award, one student's name came to the forefront. This student has very quietly taken the majority of our social studies AP electives and very quietly excelled at them all. Seriously, both Mrs. Whipple and Mrs. Clark commented on what a great yet very quiet student he was in their classes. And last year in AP US History, I think he said 27 words to me all year. Just kidding, it was more like 29. But again, his test scores and writing were fantastic. However, this past year in my AP European History class, he has become much more social and vocal. And that is something we really like to see in a social studies class. The student has a very special place in my heart for a lot of reasons, but especially because at this past year's Model UN Assembly in Statesboro, he made a point to announce to the whole General Assembly that wars are expensive. Brandon Cage is a very special student, and it's my honor to present him with the Excellence in Social Studies Award. Congratulations.
My name is Christy Pressgrave, and I have the privilege of presenting the Spanish Award to you, Matthew Shipman, on behalf of all your Spanish teachers here at Greenbrier High School. You are our outstanding Spanish student of the year, and we are so proud of you. You have excelled in all levels of Spanish through AP. All of your teachers compliment you on your distinguished writing skills and your inquisitiveness for language learning. I personally have been blessed to have you in AP this year and been blessed to read your essays as you express your convictions and belief through writing. I hope that you will continue to study language and that it will be a great asset to your future endeavors. I will leave you with this. Todo lo puedo en Cristo que me fortalece, Filipenses 4:13. Congratulations, Matthew. We are so proud of you.
Good afternoon. My name is Stephen Jones, and I am an English teacher as well as the yearbook advisor at Greenbrier High School. It is my honor this afternoon to present the yearbook editor scholarship, which is good for $1,000. This is to recognize the editor's hard work, dedication, and commitment to completing the yearbook, as well as assisting them on their future endeavors. This year's recipient is Miss Sarah Williams. Sarah has worked tirelessly to not only ensure that this book was creatively sound, but consistent throughout. She meticulously went through each and every page of the yearbook, checking for any errors or things that needed to be fixed. She also allowed others to impart their creative aspects into the book as well. Sarah has put together one of the best books I have seen in quite some time, and I am extremely proud of her. And it is my honor and privilege to award the Yearbook Scholarship Award to Miss Sarah Williams.
Hello, my name is Sarah Dorman and I teach 12th grade British literature, and I'm happy to be presenting the Most Outstanding Senior Project Award for this year. The winner of this year's award is interested in pursuing a career in the cosmetology industry after graduation. So for her senior project, she decided to organize a cut-a-thon at Fringe Hair Salon, in which all of the money that she raised would be donated to a family with a 12-year-old little boy who was diagnosed at birth with chronic renal failure and has been listed on the National Kidney Registry since this past October. I actually had the pleasure of attending this event myself, where I got a wonderful haircut, which I could really use again right about now. And I was just blown away by the organization and the attention to detail and the overall dedication that my student had put into her project. She had a really great turnout and was able to raise over $3,000 for this family. The cut-a-thon took place in January, and we got news in February that a kidney had become available and the little boy had undergone a successful transplant surgery, and he is doing fantastically now. I know my student was thrilled to be able to help out with such an awesome cause, and I could not be more proud of her. So congratulations, Hannah Costello, you did a phenomenal job.
Good evening. Tonight I'm presenting the Principal's Leadership Award. This award is designed to recognize a student from the senior class who has excelled and exemplified outstanding service, dedication, and leadership for the betterment of Greenbrier High School students. This year's recipient, I'm proud to announce, is Miss Ryan Minton. As a student leader at Greenbrier High School, Ryan consistently demonstrated a strong commitment to the students of GHS. Ryan, you have made a positive impact on the faculty, staff, and students of Greenbrier High School. I am profoundly grateful and incredibly proud of your accomplishments. Congratulations.
Hello, my name is Brian Dudley, and I would first like to start by thanking Matthew Shipman for naming me his star teacher. Being named the star teacher by a student of his caliber is truly an honor. I know that you had a lot of great teachers to choose from, Matthew. There are a lot of star teachers at Greenbrier High School. Thank you for choosing me. What stands out to me the most about Matthew that is unique is his enthusiasm and love of history. I really appreciate the fact Matthew signed up for my AP European History class this year after taking my AP United States History class last year. There is a lot of competition these days in the world of high school electives, and the fact he chose to take an academic elective history class really speaks to his love of history. I am told he chose it over an AP science class, and the fact that he was choosing between these demonstrates what a high-achieving Renaissance man he is. And his ability to connect the dots is absolutely outstanding and unique. History is a collection of facts and dates, but the study of history is all about understanding and making connections between these dates and facts. Matthew's ability to do this is truly unique. As I teach the material, I can look at his eyes and see him making the connections well ahead of me. A lot of students want you to make the connections for them. He makes the connections on his own and with great interest and enthusiasm. And speaking of enthusiasm, he loves to teach as well. Last year, as part of our review for the U.S. History EOC, I asked for volunteers to review my U.S. History Standards PowerPoints. I do this because students enjoy seeing and hearing their classmates going over these PowerPoints, and I jump in as necessary. Honestly, all I really expect them to do is read the slides and go over the review questions. Anything extra is bonus, so to speak. Well, when I asked for volunteers to do this, Matthew practically jumped out of his seat. I was afraid he was going to knock someone over on the way up to the front, and Matthew starts actually teaching the material. He is expanding on the information, making connections, and is obviously enjoying doing so. You would think his mother was a teacher or something. Matthew's love of and enthusiasm made him a true joy to teach, and I am certain the same characteristics that made him such a great student will serve him well in his future endeavors.
Good evening and congratulations, students, parents, and families of the class of 2020. It's a privilege to honor tonight a very stable genius, one that you and I both know personally, our salutatorian, Dongyu Zhang. Of course, Dongyu would never use that term to describe himself. Nevertheless, it is an absolutely true statement. He is very stable. Day in and day out, he will walk down the halls, be in your class, smiling, surely stressed out by work, but always even-keeled, always friendly. And he is a genius. His intellect is luminous with all the properties of light. He can focus that brain like a laser beam that cuts steel, or like a lantern. His intellect can shine out in a dark situation and show others the way to solve a problem. Class of 2020, none of us gets to choose the age into which we're born. If you had been born in 1932 instead of 2002, you would have graduated from high school in a nation much more confident and unified than our nation is today. We can't choose when we're born, but we can always choose how we are going to live in the age into which we are born. Honesty and kindness and hard work. If you can live with those qualities, it doesn't matter if the times are good or bad. If those are your values, you are part of the solution and not part of the problem. And our salutatorian, of course, continually demonstrates honesty and kindness and hard work. In 3 years of associating with Dongyu in class and in our Model United Nations team where Dongyu served admirably as our president, I have never heard an unkind word come out of his mouth. So, if you can be honest and kind and hardworking and be a very stable genius, then you are a most valuable reservoir of talent and potential and leadership and hope for the class of 2020 and for the future of our community and our nation and our world. For what you have given us, Dongyu, for what your life is and will be, we honor you and we thank you.
The most common quote that's been said about Matthew Shipman would have to be, "He is so smart." This quote is uttered by students, teachers, counselors, parents, friends, kids at other schools, basically anyone who's ever gotten to know Matthew. Hi, my name is Katie Smallwood, chemistry teacher and cross-country and track coach, and I have the distinct honor of being chosen to present Matthew Shipman with the 2020 Valedictorian Award for Greenbrier High School. For those of us who have taught at Greenbrier a number of years, it is no doubt that the Shipman family has some really smart kids. It was just 7 years ago that I was in the same place doing the same speech for Matthew's sister, Laura. My personal connection with the Shipman family and Matthew go even farther back, to when his older sister, Emma, was running for me, and I think he was in elementary school then. And I remember thinking, what a great kid, he will run for me one day. During his 10th grade year, Matthew was assigned to my gifted chemistry class. Dongyu was in my class as well. What a treat to teach both of these awesome young men. I'm pretty sure Matthew made 100 on every single thing. All of the other students knew if they had a question about anything, they could count on Matthew to help. See, that is one of the amazing things about him. He loves to help people. He's not haughty or snobby about being smart. He doesn't beg to get that one more point. He just works hard and it pays off. As a science teacher, of course, I have a quote from Einstein that exemplifies Matthew. It's not that I'm so smart, it's just that I stay with problems longer. Working and studying until it's finished is certainly a reason that Matthew succeeds. As a member of our track and cross-country teams at Greenbrier, Matthew always brought his work on our trips. He was constantly working to complete his work or study. If he had no schoolwork, he would open a book and read. In cross-country and track, Matthew was always analyzing his workouts and races, finding his weaknesses and planning how he would make a change. I thoroughly enjoyed our conversations at meets. After he finished a race, he would find me and tell me all about his race, the good things, the bad things, and what he would do to improve. He always stays in a mindset of constantly assessing and solving. Martin Luther King Jr. says, "Intelligence plus character, that is the true goal of education." Intelligence plus character, that is Matthew Shipman. Yes, he made hundreds in every class at Greenbrier, 5s on all his AP tests. His classmates think he'll be president one day. But I feel character is his biggest asset. This combination is definitely personified in his struggle to choose between architecture or seminary and college. When I first heard architecture, I thought, oh yes, I would certainly go up in a 100-story building that Matthew designed. But I also value Matthew's love for other people. In our running programs, Matthew loved to take in the new athletes and help them to adjust to practices, come up with race strategies. Heck, he even knew what all of his teammates' split times were and would help them make goals for future races. For 4 years, Matthew worked hard at his classes, under the radar, not campaigning to be valedictorian, but certainly putting in the effort it takes to be the best. Matthew, your future is bright. I am proud to now present Matthew Shipman with the honor of being named valedictorian of Greenbrier High School 2020.